Hello everybody, my name is Carol, I'm a FIKISHA team member, and today we are joined with Max, who is in charge of the recovery program, as we get to dive deep and know what the recovery program is, why it started, some of the challenges, some of the success stories. So yeah, stay tuned for this. So hi Max.
Hi.
So I think first of all, what is recovery program?
The recovery program is a program that deals with boys. Actually, these boys were on the street, and we usually like to call them miracle boys because some of the names that are being called nowadays is very stigmatizing. And we have two categories of FIKISHA boys. We have those boys who are like completely homeless in the streets, and then we have these boys who are on the street, but the evening they go back home.
Okay, so why did the recovery program start? What was the need?
First of all, the need for the recovery program was to show them love. As you can see, when you go out there, you find out that these young people are always taken out for granted. They are mistreated back there in the streets, and actually one of the main aim was to show them love, to love them, to build a relationship with them so that you can understand what they are going through.
So what are some of the goals for the recovery program?
Some of the goals for the recovery program is that we need to at least change them so they can be able to bring change actually. And we have a process that we are following in this program, which we call the 12-step recovery program. As you know, these young people are under the influence of drugs, and actually our main thing is that we usually have that recovery process so they can be able to be rehabilitated. They can be able to be rehabilitated. The other thing is the feeding program. Some of them don't have finances, so usually bring them here so I can have a feeding program. Yeah.
Okay, speaking about love, I feel like love is the core for the recovery program.
Yes.
So out of love, I believe there has been some success stories, some transformative stories. So would you share that with us?
Yes, there are very, very many success stories, but I'll share only two.
Okay.
One of them is that we have a young man here called Samuel. He came here when he was very young, actually less than 10 years, and he was completely in the street. He used to live with his grandmother, and he was so broken actually when he's coming here because the mother is not there. So once we took him in, and we started working with him from the word go. And as we are speaking, Samuel has graduated from high school, and he looks forward to joining college. And that is one of the things that usually melts your heart when you see it, you know. Yeah. The other thing, we have one of our friends here, and young man called Joseph Njoroge. He was completely in the street. The last time he saw his parents was 4 years ago. But the parents were so much broken, also looking for him and stuff like that. But we were able to reconnect him back with the parents. And as we are speaking now, Joseph Njoroge is out of the street and is doing farming back in Thika.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So with running a program, I believe there's challenges.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges that you're facing as a program?
One of the things that you're facing is that actually, as I've said, you know, it breaks your heart when you see this young man. You're not fulfilling that dream of loving him fully so that he can be able to recover. And you can find out that I'm saying that, I'm talking about the issue of relapse. Most of them, sometimes they relapse because of they are used to the street, they're used to drugs. So sometimes it really breaks your heart when you see this man relapsing. The other thing is that the financial challenge, sometimes it's difficult for us to, you know, accommodate them fully because of the feeding program that you're having and running the program. Sometimes it's becoming a challenge, actually during this COVID period. And the other thing is that actually, this program, we shall do them on Tuesdays and Fridays. And basically, it's all about during the day only. So we don't have that evening, we don't have that accommodation for the evening. So sometimes it's challenging because this guy will go back to the street and he'll continue doing what he does. And, you know, it creates that recovery process to be slow. Yeah.
So okay. So other than love, other than how as the community we can show love to the boys, how else can we be involved?
One of the main things that show yourself the time. As I have said, you have a program twice a week, and you can just have your time to come here so that you can be able to, you know, show them love, talk to them, embrace them so you can be able to know that they are loved out there. The other one is that you can be one of our donors. We have these weekly programs, and you can be part of that during the programs, the recovery program. You can be a donor. You can be a donor of us, and you can be like food stuff, clothing, shoes. You know, yeah. And the other thing is that you can also be, once they are recovered, you can also be one of the donors, so they can be able to support one kid, so they can be able to go back to school either, or you can take him back to technical training, or yeah, you can help him start a deep business. Yeah, that's kind of the way that you can get involved in some of our programs here.
Okay, thank you very much. So what will be some of the last words you would say about the recovery?
I will continue mentioning this word, love, love, love. Just love them. Love these young people, because at the end of the day, when you love them, you're going to have zero street life, because when you love them, you get involved and get to know more about them. The other things that I will add the international community to at least give us a day, so we can be able to reflect on ways we can continue loving and changing these young people. Yep.
So guys, yeah, that was Max, who is in charge of the recovery program. I will just echo his words and just preach about love. Show love to young people who are homeless out there, and don't stigmatize. Yeah, thank you. And get involved, guys. Youth matter, you matter.